There we go. What's up, Garrick? I gotta remember to turn on the volume. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help you talk to people when you're talking and you realize that nobody's responding to you because you didn't turn on the the microphone. So what's going on today? Anything fun and exciting? Or fun or exciting? A microphone helps a lot. It helps a lot. Makes the break kind of quiet if you don't turn on the microphone. What's going on with you? Anything good? Anything neato or keen? Chillin' is good. I didn't do a heck of a lot of anything today. I like it that way. I see Tops push back Allen and Ginter. Allen and Ginter. They push back update now to November 5th. Gold label is now October 14th. MLS W Dynasty is the November 4th. I think it was the same. Yeah, update got pushed back a week. Stadium Club Chrome is now December 2nd. Bowman Draft. You gonna put Stadium Club Chrome and Bowman Draft on the same week? Honestly, Bowman's Best is the 16th. Heritage High is still the 30th. That seems goofy. Seems goofy to me. But that's just me. What game are we talking about, Fred? Are we talking about the Oakland A's and the White Sox? What's happening there? 1 minute, we'll be ready to roll. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad. We can live with that. A's are... What's the score of the game? Are the A's up? A's 3 outs away doesn't tell me a lot. From winning, from losing, from... I know a lot. When I saw they were down 3-0 or something, so they came back. I take it, huh? All right, let's roll. Let's roll. I have eBay tonight. I want to make sure we jump into that because we did so well yesterday with the non-baseball, because I forgot to put it in. I took it out. Took it out on eBay tonight because I think it's going to suck. What's up, Rudy? And I don't want somebody to overpay on that sucky non-baseball spot. Because I think all the hits have already come out. Jordan. You know what I'm saying? You pull a 1 of 1 and you pull a big auto out of 10. I'm pretty sure the rest of the case for that one's going to be no bueno. And I don't want to stiff somebody with that kind of nonsense. Look at that. Kyle Schwarber. So we won't. Kyle Schwarber. Rizzo. Jermaine Dye. And Bellinger. What's going on with you, Rudy? Anything fun? Fun and exciting? Hoppa. There's Chip. Suarez is a Ginter back. Oh, you know what? It might help if I had little tiny sleeves. I better get some little tiny sleeves. See, I needed that high number. Brendan McKay. Hold on one sec. I need small sleeves. Where'd I put it? Oh, geez. Weekend shift, huh? I'm sorry. Is that good or bad? Sounds painful. Brendan McKay, black border. Come on, Brendan. There you go. Day shift. That's good. Joey Gallo. Scurry. Woo, 12 hours, huh? Who do you work for? Spawn. Eckersley. Tiger. Kerrywood. Joe Morgan. What's going on there? Jim Bunning is a high number. And look, a closet. Oh, really? That's cool. So at least it's like an active kind of, you know what I'm saying? Active kind of thing, not a Soroka. Clearly I got the wrong pack here, since it's the second one down. Did I know that already? Did we already talk about this? You... I imagine that's a pretty good job too, pay-wise. Weaver's a high number. 9 ways to first. Drop third strike. Yeah, that'll get you to first. Really? Wow, that's even cooler. Mike Trout. Perez. Scurry again. This one's a Ginter back. Tom Glavine. Tucker. Silver. Nah, we just started. Nothing of any consequence. Hello, Marie. Just under Goose. Eckersley. It's a high number. Just underway. Rays. Whitey Ford is a high number. I mean, a Ginter back. Tom with the Sword is a high number. Martinez with the Ginter back. eBay tonight should be fun. We didn't get our hot box yet, and we didn't get we didn't get a rip card in the first one, so that should be interesting. Evan Longoria, I'll take it. Evan Longoria. Or Evan Longoria. Either way. Juan Gurriel. Kerry Wood. Tucker is a Ginter back. Benintendi monsters in an old trunk. Scary. Dead bodies are in old trunks too. Gleiber Torres. Ozzie Smith. Bradley. And Brandon Crawford. Ooh, this one's light. Contreras. Ray Ordonez. Todd Helton. Black Border. Where are you at, Tiny Sleeves? Kikuchi Bunny. Ginter back. Labradorite. Labrador. I don't know. Tremel. Citadels and Safeholds, huh? Any one of these three cards. Relic, Rip, Plate, and Book. Nope. No, where's our... We need a book. Ooh, that one's looks promising. We need a book. Be nice to get a book. What's up, Bob? Well, since the Reds laid another egg... Marlins and Rays, huh? Aaron Judge. Yankees. So why'd they postpone the Cubs game? The Cubs were feeling bad about it and needed an extra day to buck up. They needed an extra day to get their spirits back to play. Xander. Weather. It was too sunny for him. The bright light hurt their eyes, or what? Winfield. Goose. Where are they playing at? Oh, did you? Good. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, huh? USPS is killing me. I hate when things are out there in limbo. Chicago? I thought they were playing a neutral something somewhere, weren't they? Thought it was neutral sites or something. Move on. What kind of nonsense is that? Polanco, Moncada. Black border. Kenny Lofton, Erstad. Oh. The park of the lowest seed. It feels like it should be the opposite of that. Should have been plain and... whatever. Edwards, Blackjack. Ken Griffey Jr. Ooh, for the Rockies. Look at that. Another one for me to lose for Garrett. Hilliard. This will never make it. $5 says this card never makes it to Garrick. Anyone want to take that bet? Anyone want to take that bet? I take it Garrick doesn't want to take that bet. Phil Rizzuto. Peacock Spider. It's scary. That's scary. I am afeared just looking at that card. Gleyber Torres. Will Clark. Crushes bombs off Nolan Ryan. Anderson's a high number. Barrios, Ginter back. Blake Snell. How about Chipper? Nope. Chipper Jones. Roberto Clemente. Favorite. Somebody's upside down. Cecil's upside down. Is that game over yet? Jacques. Kirby Yates. Bell. Andrew. Lagos. Kingery. Bob is on the board. Kingery. Mark McGuire. Ryan Howard. Yamamoto, Ginter back. Zach Greinke.
Not 10 listed yet, but it looks like you might have 7.5 and 9 at the same time, the same day.
Hold on one sec. Mauricio Dubon, look at that. Black border, I'll take it. And now I'm happy. And now I am happy. I need 1 second, guys. I gotta see what error I may have made listing some more Ginter on eBay. Let me check. Scheduled 7.5, huh? 6.5. Five-day. Nope, looks like it's correct. Okay. Let's see. Get you guys out of the way. I got some frantic messages from people who were freaked out over me taking the rest of the Allen and Ginter to eBay. And I was like, well, I mean, it's not punishment. If it's played out and the Facebook group is played out, right? You got to move the product. You can't sit on it. Ooh, I think we got our first autograph. Ooh, and I think it's Bo Bichette. Look at this. Look at that pretty thing. Oh, well, it's not a bad corner, just some. Look at that. Congratulations, you received. See, here's the difference. Cabinet box loader autograph card of Bo Bichette. Wow, that's pretty. 11 out of 15. I like it. Who had that? Who had that? I think that was Ken, right? Or Ken or Ray? That's pretty. Let's see who. Ken Damon. Good for you, Ken. Good call. Blue Jays. Let me take a picture of that right now so I don't have to pull it back out. I don't want to take it back out. You know what would be helpful though if I had my phone down here? I guess I'll be taking a photo later. No, you know what? Give me 1 minute, guys. What's up, TH? Hey, Nat. Is somebody up there who can grab my phone and bring it down? I need it quickly, though. What's going on, TH? Where are the twins at? What are they doing? I need to, here, hold on. Come here. Can we trade the Republic?
Huh?
Can we trade that for tea? Look.
Nice. Holy moly.
All right, so picture has been taken, so I don't have to go back and do that later. I like it. About time. Took us long enough, for heaven's sakes. And Boba Fett. Very nice. Very nice. That's the way you want it to happen. Big Boba Fett auto. Birdie, too. It's in good shape. We'll get it to you. What's up? You're welcome, Ken. I'm glad we hit that. Uh-oh. Hot box. Oh, it was in the hot box. Our first actual hot box. Who knew? It's our first actual hot box with something hot in it. Oh, no, second. Because our first one, the first one that we did had the triple rip in it. So, Monty Irvin. So, we've actually had two hot boxes that were actually hot. That was a nice one, too. That's a pretty auto for the, on that card, you know, out of 15. Wheels Fotheringham. Thank you. That makes me happy. No, ma. But anyway, so no, there's no such thing as a punishment. I mean, if it's played out, it's played out. We move on, right? I mean, that's just the way you got to do it. So please, no one think that. I'm not upset. I just, when it took 38 minutes to fill the break, you kind of get an idea of that. Well, all right. I guess maybe we need to take this to, maybe we just need to take it to eBay and get through it. So what do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 cases. 9 cases on eBay in the next. Boba Fett. Well, let's see. What do we have? We have the other half tonight. 1, 2, 3. Probably 4, 5, 6 next week. And then 3 the week after. And then peace out. I don't know. Maybe we'll hold on to 3 cases. We'll see. A Clemente rip would be sweet. Yes, it would. I would like that too. Shohei. Kyle Lewis. Barry Larkin. Ginter back. I didn't list anything on eBay for Monday and Tuesday. Darn it. Unfortunately, we cannot. You should have sent me a super secret message. The Dodgers hung in there for a while, too. Had I known that you wanted them, I would have, as long as they hung in there, I'd have just given them to you. Well, I mean, not given them to you. But you know what I'm saying. I would have made sure you had them. Oh, get that little sucker out. I was just playing with him a second ago.
No wonder he was so happy.
Yeah, I know. Get your little punky cat out of here. Yeah, they hung in there for quite a while. I bet you they were there for 20 minutes or more. Marie only took him because she's a good person, not because she wanted him. So, Didn't they didn't hang in there for 20 minutes? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I know you got them, but I'm saying that it took a while before anybody claimed them. That's all I'm saying. Mike Piazza saying it took a little while for, you know, they didn't go right away. Let's put it that way. Matter of fact, nothing went right away. Nah, that's not true. You have slow ones. What are you going to do? We always eventually fill them one way or another. I was after last night, I was ready to keep some stuff. I was like, okay, let's get to break time. Anything left over, I was happy to keep the whoever. I'm having a nice run. I just wanted to keep going. 2 sets of Dodger tickets. Holy cow. Hey, Monty Irvin, nice. Maria only wants him if it's against the Giants. What's up, George? Oh, so the A's held on, did they? Good for them. Oh, look at that. And the Dodgers have an autograph. B. Addy. That's really a weird name. B. Addy. I don't think I'd want my name to be B. Addy. Maybe it's me. B. Addy. So how does that pronounce? Is it Beatty or is it Beatty? Because it's an E first, so I imagine it's Beatty. But I don't know. I don't know. Beatty or see when he says Beatty and when he says Beatty. Oh my lord, I'm so confused. Marcio Dubon. I'm so confused. Is it Beatty? Even Dodger fans can't agree on the names of the players. Oh. Rays and Yankees. I think the winner of the Rays and the Yankees will go to the World Series, and I still believe in my heart that it's going to be the Rays, even though the Yankees are playing some good baseball. I think the more entertaining series will be the Astros and the A's. It's Beatty. Okay. Marie for the win. Beatty it is. Beatty. Tim Lincecum. Warren Spahn. Beatty. I'll try to remember that. So what is the guy from the Mets then? Is he Batty or is he Beatty? Dave Winfield. Luis Aparicio. Man, that autograph makes me happy. That Bo Bichette. It took us a while to get to our first one. I mean, there are 9 cases. This is case number 10 before we hit our first auto. That puts us behind the averages. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Jordan. Ooh, Marichal. Nice. I'm hitting all kinds of Giants in this thing. Cecil. Dar es Salaam. Couple of good matchups, though, either way. Hey, look at that. And it's like a... I don't know what that is. I don't know girl clothes. I'm sorry, woman clothes. Oh, Lord, now I've done it. Now I've done it. I said girl instead of woman. Let the pain and suffering begin. Oh, geez. Next card is Hanson. She wants to interview and wants to know why I did that. It was an accident. It was an accident. Accidents happen. Tony Gwynn, Nico Horner, Sean Casey, Zach. There's a Ginter back. Let's put Zach in a tiny top loader. Dune, if you're ever going... Jesse, I'll let you know. I think you're just hoping that I'll go into the game and won't make it back out, though, like so many Giants fans when they travel to LA. Last time they see him was at the game. And then people always say, hey, what's that special flavor in the Dodger dogs? Well, now we know. It's Dead Giants, like Soylent Green. They chop up the Giants fans and they put them in the Dodger dogs. Pretty soon, Tommy Lasorda is going to be running around down by Dodger Stadium yelling Dodger dogs or Giants fans. I would have to give back my Giants fan card, and I can't do that. I can't do that. That was given to me personally by someone I have never met over the phone, who I will never see or hear from again. That person personally gave me that card. Will we get an N43 autograph? N43 would be awesome as well. We like N43. They're tiny, but they're mighty. Kind of like people in our break. Walker Bueller. Dodgers. I think the big question is tonight, do the Padres get bounced out of the playoffs? I think there's a real chance. Cardinals might be sneaky good. The fact that they won that first game, I think that was pretty big. Gavin Lux, Luba, Baez. Know what I'm saying? I think that'll be fun. Gavin Lukes. And Javier Baez. Yeah, it happens. Part of the joy of the playoffs. Cardinals are happy. Cardinals might be the best team in the National League Central. Secret message. Bagwell. What makes you believe the Padres will win tonight? Just a feeling? Or do you have some super secret inside information? Because I have a feeling
Cardinals already up 1-0.
the Cardinals smell blood in the water. And the Sharks are circling. The Sharks are circling. I think the Padres are that poor woman on the surfboard at the beginning of Jaws. I think that's the Padres. Before anybody realizes, everybody's going to be like, what happened? What happened? And then Padre fans will be all quiet and won't be talking trash. Willie Mays. Soroka, Chris Bryant. I would have liked to see I would like to see the Padres go deeper into the playoffs. Negro Billy Williams. One sec for me, guys. Thank you. Michael Conforto. Ooh, Nolan Ryan. Fred and Brandon. All right, I gotta move you guys over. You gotta get out of the way because you're in an awkward spot. And I can't have you in an awkward spot. There, that's better. Luke. Clayton Kershaw. Luke. The Yankees handled the Indians, I mean, pretty well. Single. Ooh. Another super secret message. Gino Luzardo. Why am I putting you in there? I have no idea, but now you're gonna sleep. Get out of the way. The Duke. Bernie. DeYoung. Zach Gallen. I think it's already on the books, Rudy. I am like 99.9% sure that they will have the DH next year. I think when they agreed to it, they agreed to it this year and next year as a trial run, and then they're going to figure it out after that. So yes, I do believe the DH will be around next year. Serpents. Aparicio. Look. Leopards. Leopard. 2-0 Cardinals, huh? Charlie Blackman. When it gets to 7, sell. Paul Molitor. Bo and Kyle. Bo and Kyle. One sec for me. Laureano. Jim Lincecum. He's tiny. 4-0 Cardinals. Like I said, when it gets to 7, sell. Steve Carlton. Tim Lincecum. Now he's bigger. He's all grown up. Anthony Rizzo. A lot of black borders. Lots of black borders. Will we get anything fun and interesting is the question. We've had a couple of different tokens. That'd be awesome. One of those presidential coins would be pretty cool. Or presidential, whatever they are. We've hit 2 tokens out of 5, and those are tougher to hit, evidently, than the presidential things. So why are we hitting the tougher things and not the, you know what I'm saying? Get up. A book would be awesome. A wood. Lou Bob. I think he played pretty well during the playoffs, didn't he? So he set himself up for next year. Rodriguez, Buhner, in the attic. Lester, Ken Griffey. Chew. Ugh. Nick Ahmed. The Rocket. Gray. A dark tunnel. And a farmer. No ma. Ooh, there's a nice one. Kyle Lewis. Mini black border. Kyle Lewis. Look, Willie McCovey's on the back. Bert Blyleven, Tejada. Gonzalez. Lasik. Oh, look at that. Aquino, tiny rookie. Orlando Cepeda. Mariano Rivera. Ginter back. And look, tractors are down on the farm. Tractors. Oh, is that a rip card? It is Albert. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's not the right song. Angels are first up with their rip card. There's their spot paid for. Los Angeles Angels. Albert Pujols. Albert's worth the C note. Albert is worth a C note. Tejada. Look. Hercules. 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 Hey, what are those monkeys having for dinner? Bernie. So what are those monkeys having for dinner?
Not sure if they were gonna look and see if there was anything we wanted.
We need a double rip and a triple rip, and then we'll have one of each. Erstad. Thurman Munson's a high number. Ginter. And there are roosters down on the farm. Roosters be down on the farm. Let's see what we got going on here. Shipment. I got a shipment. Oh, okay, sleeves. Sleevey, sleevey. Now, whenever they offer me up Gary Carter, Ginter back, any supplies, I just take them. I just take them. Canseco, Booming Cities, Karachi. One of these days we'll get back to something resembling normal. Carpenter, Bieber, and Ryan Addison. Raja. Wade Boggs, Ginter back. Dog. Dave Winfield. A cave. Jordan's been on the front of a few of those. Benintendi. Jordan. What's nice? What's going on, Juan? Reggie. Orlando Cepeda. Juan. Andy Pettit. Black Porter for the Yankees. Gurriel. Kane. Little Lapis. This will be the halfway point. Nope. Nothing unusually large there. Box loader, Baez. Baez for the Cubs. Jack Flaherty. What's going on with you, Juan? I haven't seen you around in a minute or two.
Hey, let's get him out now.
James. Hey, Nick, can you grab me some more 79 point? They're up on the shelf now. George Brett.
Put it up.
Brains. Gary Carter. Soler. Hater. Just stick it behind those. Other one. I missed. Wade Boggs. A silo. Super secret message. The super secret message is oh.
You guys gonna have burritos or pot pies? Burritos or pot pies?
I'm sorry to hear that. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. Tommy Lasorda. And I would be happy to. Bo Bichette and Kyle Lewis. Christian Yelich. One sec for me. Lewis. Better player long term, Kyle Lewis or Bo Bichette? Whatever. I don't need your platitudes. I am no one's favorite breaker. I've come to accept that. No one. At best, I am one of a myriad of breakers that people tolerate. Ooh. Come on, autograph. Auto. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, Brendan McKay and Johnny Bench. Otto. Ooh, nice. Tauchman for the Yankees. Well, that's not. Jesse, I'll take that. Thank you. I'll take that. Good enough. Killebrew Munson. And look, on the Safari, there's a Safari truck. Had a nice long, hey, Juan Marichal, talk with one of my distributors yesterday about next year. It's going to be interesting. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. Okay. Could be good. Could be not so good. Prices are gonna go up, but since we don't, since we do things our way with the pricing, I'm not as concerned about that. I think the hobby's going to stay strong. It was strong before COVID. It'll be strong after COVID. I'm not concerned about that in the least. The one thing that could affect the hobby, and I don't want to have a discussion about this because I gave somebody the heave-ho earlier for this, because they gave me lip about it, but the one thing that could affect it would be what's happening in November. And that's all I want to say about that. That's the one. If you ask the majority of the people who are on this side of it, that's the thing that they are waiting to see the most. Randy Johnson, who is he with? Arizona. So we'll see what happens after November. And that conversation is over. Fernando Tatis, Ginter back. Yeah, I don't think the entertainment's coming back. I don't think movies are going to be back. Not anytime in the foreseeable future. I mean, again, if the hobby was questionable beforehand and then it got strong, I'd be more worried, but we were pounding it before all of this happened with the beer bug, you know, as a hobby, I should say. So I think we're going to be all right there. Always one. Troublemaker all the time. Hey, look at that. Tony Dunst has a Brooklyn back. Tony Dunst, Brooklyn back. Out of 25. Where's my... Oh, there they are. I was trying to find my big top loaders, and they were right where the other ones were, but... Tony Dunst, 24 out of 25. Yeah, the hobby's strong. The hobby's strong. Outside forces could affect it, you know. It is what it is. The worst case scenario, like I said, is I got to go back and use my master's degree. I can live with that. Judge Luzardo. And I'll walk away with piles and piles of Giants cards. And more piles. Come on. Nope. For my master's thesis, mine was business communication. My master's degree, my bachelor's is in journalism. Blue Bob. I can't do two things at once. I'm sorry. I got to write down White Sox. And my, I did it was kind of tongue-in-cheek, but that's kind of me, was I looked at Hidden Valley Ranch had just introduced, what did they just, some kind of dip, I can't remember what it was, it's been a while. I have a what? Hidden Valley Ranch had just introduced, what product was that? Anyway, it was a dip of some kind, ranch dip that they were marketing it as a competition to ketchup. And I did a tongue-in-cheek. Actually, it turned out pretty well. I was happy with it. I probably still have it somewhere. Look at the kind of the outlook of the product and how it would fare against ketchup and how other things had done against ketchup. And because it's business communication, it was more about the way that it was composed and everything else than it was about the actual. But it turned out to be a really good product. And then the product failed ultimately, so it was kind of funny that way too. So that was good. That would be a good one too. I could write that one too. Matter of fact, maybe if I go back and get my doctorate, which I've talked about doing, and I have an open invitation to go back and get it from some of the professors I worked with, that would be a good topic. I could write that one pretty quickly. And the failure of so many other organizations to do that, and how hard it is to do that, and how we won't probably see that again for a long time. Yeah, that would be That would be a good master's. I mean, a bachelor, doctoral thesis. I would never get approved for it, but it would be fun to write. What's up, Mark? I was actually on the path right after my master's degree to go straight in and start working on my PhD. But once I got finished with the master's degree, I was kind of burned out on people, and so I stopped. Hater. And I don't regret it. I mean, you only really want your PhD if you're going to go teach, and I did already do that. You know, I taught adjunct professor. You know, I was an adjunct professor. I probably could have followed that one pretty hard if I wanted to, but I don't. I enjoy getting my hands dirty more than I enjoy the rest of it. So I'd probably find something where I was writing again. Maybe I'll just start a, maybe I should just start my, a blog or a vlog or something, just, and start building my chops there, just in case. Maybe I get tired of breaking cards. That could happen too. Paddock. Black. If it becomes a job, I think it's time to look for a job. You know what I'm saying? The Lodi News Sentinel was where my primary was. When we came to Missouri, I had 3 publications down by Springfield. I was editor, general manager of. And I worked for a short time for the Bay Area News Group. I actually started as a designer. Editor-in-chief of my college newspaper and all that nonsense. That's a long time ago. If I ever started that again, I would just write. I would just write. And see what happens. The Reds broke the Giants record today for not scoring in 22 innings. Wow. Is that like a playoff record? Didi Gregorius. I did actually. I started down that path. And that was where I originally wanted it to go, but it too complicated with all the family. Actually, I might start off that. I've talked about thinking about a blog doing San Francisco Giants Midwest would be what the blog would be called, and cover the team from because I mean you don't have to be there to cover them. Cover the team from a Midwest perspective, from out of the Bay Area bubble, which would be fun. Oh yeah, Giants follow me everywhere. What are you talking about? There's crazy Giants, ravenous Giants fans around here. And there's an equal amount of hate for the Dodgers around here, too. It's shocking how many people hate the Dodgers. In St. Louis, I think the hate for the Dodgers is only a little bit shy of the hate for the Cubs, you know? Who are they going to move him to? He's old. Who wants an old guy? I mean, that's the thing. Once a player's done with their usefulness, pay him enough to thank him for playing on your team, because ain't nobody gonna want. Who's gonna want him? Pete. Be a better chance if he were a pitcher of getting moved after, you know, when you're in your mid-30s than you are with any kind of a position player, because you just, there's, you know, you hit that wall, there's a drop-off. That age 36 season ends it. Votto's got to be close. Nobody's going to want that foolishness. Except maybe the Dodgers, and that won't help them. It's funny we're talking about Joey Votto and then he jumps out of the pack. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. We are far too quick to throw away players. Joey Votto has meant more to that organization in the last, what, how long has he played? 10, 12 years? Than any other player that they've had, and was there working his butt off when they sucked. What's up, Mandy? And then he gets a little older, everybody wants to toss him aside. I think you let the guy finish his career. Let the guy finish his career with a little bit of being grateful for what he has meant to your organization. Everybody needs clutch hitting. You just described every team in baseball needs clutch hitting. Poor Joey Votto. If you knew how much you guys hated him, he would probably be sad right now. He'd probably be sad right now if he wasn't worth millions of dollars. Tens of millions of dollars. He's probably watching this feed right now trying to figure out why the Reds fans hate him. And why the Giants fan is the one saying they ought to keep him. No, it's not. Why is it hard on? Ooh, why is it hard on a small market team? Get a better owner. Get an owner who can put people in the stands. Good luck, everyone. This one should be out of 25. 22 out of 25. It's a certified auto of... Oh, look at that. Nice. Brendan McKay. Tampa Bay Rays. Figure out a way to put more butts in the stand so you can do that. You don't do that by getting rid of your guys who are your franchise. Nice. Now I know how I'm going. Now I know how I'm going where Rudy is concerned. He's eventually going to toss me aside. Trade me. And move on. No, you don't. You don't do that by winning. Organizations have turned around because of new ownership all the time. New ownership, new money, new ways of thinking, new ways of doing things. That counts for a whole lot. Winning is a result of the other things happening right in an organization. Money doesn't solve anything. I mean, putting butts in the stand doesn't solve anything. It's part of that whole... Well, I mean, it does, but you know what I'm saying. It's part of that whole package. If you want to look to somebody who's to blame... I'm saying excitement brings people to the park. You don't necessarily have to win in order to fill up a stadium all the time. Does winning help? Absolutely it does. Do you think you would lose more fans or less fans if you got rid of Joey Votto this year? You think more people or less people will show up at the games? I think less people would show up at the games. Fulte. No number Ginter back. And let's be honest, if the only reason your team, the people are going to show up to your ballpark is because you're winning, then you maybe do something else. Maybe you need to do something else. Because there are lots of teams who lose and put butts in the stands all the time. Look at the Cubs. Look how long they lost. They always had butts in the stands. What's the matter with Cincinnati? Pittsburgh. Okay, so then what you want is more people coming to the game. And you think getting rid of Joey Votto helps that. And I'm saying you're wrong. Getting rid of Joey Votto does not help put more butts in the stands. Letting Joey Votto finish his career in Cincinnati will do more long-term than short-term dumping him. Because the organization, it shows the class of the organization for somebody like Joey Votto. We're not talking about some fly-by-night little goofball. Joey Votto, borderline Hall of Famer. You're not talking about any of the Dodger players. You know what I'm saying? And you think it helps getting rid of Joey Votto? That's what I'm asking. Do you think you help that cause or hurt that cause of people caring about sports in Cincinnati by getting rid of Joey Votto? I'm saying to you that I think it hurts. I don't think it helps in any way, shape, or form. I think it helps letting him finish his career where he started. Unless he started in like Cleveland or something, then no one cares. Ooh. Oh. I thought that was something, I guess. I was wrong. Dave Winfield. Keep Joey Votto and spend the money you need to build around him. Because if that's your argument, then keep Joey where he is. Spend the money you need to build the kind of team that people will want to show up to watch, and then let the magic happen. You can't say you got to have one or the other. Put the money into the franchise or don't. Spend the money to make the team good or don't. If you're not gonna or you can't because you're small market, then find an owner who can. Find an owner who will take the losses for a while. Who understands what's going on. Not one who makes the excuse, oh, we're a small market, we can't spend the money, it's time to get rid of our best players. Lots of organizations do that already, and it doesn't ingratiate them with anyone. So you're saying then Joey Votto has not been producing and does not help the team? Mike Trout. Is that what you're saying? Players that are actually producing and lead to a winning team. So you're saying that you don't think Joey Votto is a winner and that he hasn't been productive for the Reds. Is that what you're saying? So you're saying Joey Votto is has been a waste of time, and you just want to get rid of him now. So now we know where your true feelings are at. You never liked the guy to begin with, and you wish he was gone. Okay, well, at least we know where you're at. You hate Joey Votto. You should have started with that. I understand that. Ooh, look at that. That's sweet. Bob Feller, Cleveland Indians. I like that one. You have to start with the fact that you hate the guy before you can go anywhere else with the rest of the conversation. So you want him gone, not because he's a good or bad player. You just don't like him. I get that. This is really sweet right here. I don't know who has the Cleveland Indians, but that's a little nice patch there. Bob Feller patch. So the guy's given his best years to the organization, and now when he is not as good as he once was, we want to toss him aside and hope someone else will take him so we can get some younger player in there who may or may not have any loyalty to the club like Joey Votto has, who could have probably taken less money, more money to go elsewhere, but took less to stay in Cincinnati because he's a lifelong Red, and, just toss him aside. That would take me to, to want to take a look at it. All players decline. All players decline. I don't know what all of them do. But loyalty counts. That's what I'm saying. Loyalty counts. Good. His numbers have declined. That's what happens to everybody. Loyalty counts. Loyalty counts. No matter how much Madison Bumgarner sucked this year, the Giants should have signed him back. You know why? Because loyalty counts. Because you appreciate the fact that man almost single-handedly won you a World Series in 2014. And you are giving him what he wants to finish his career with the team that he started with because you appreciate all the things that he has done for you. I'm saying that's what the Reds should do with Joey Votto. And suck it up. You aren't going to win a World Series anytime in the near future anyway. So just build around him and have his successor ready to go when he's ready to go. On his terms. On his terms. And you'll put more butts in the stands doing that, and people will respect you more. That's what I'm saying. But I'm not a Reds fan, so I don't know anything. So you can disregard everything I said. Mauricio Dubon. Clayton Kershaw is going to the Hall of Fame. Do you want him to go to the Hall of Fame as a Dodger? Or do you want to go him to be bitter at the Dodgers and go somewhere else? Would it hurt your feelings to see Joey Votto, let's say he made the Hall of Fame? Would it hurt your feelings to see Joey Votto go into the Hall of Fame in a Cardinal uniform or something like that? I don't win, Rudy. I'm just arguing the other side for the fun of arguing the other side. So if you would have said keep him, I would have given you 40 reasons why you should get rid of him. So I was just enjoying myself. So either way. I just picked the opposite side and argue that one just because it's fun to argue that one. So let's do this again. You say keep him, and I say let's get rid of him. Let's see what happens. That's the Dodgers' fault. That's the Dodgers' fault. They treated Mike Piazza horribly. 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 And they sucked and couldn't win the World Series. I mean, if I were Piazza, I would want to leave too. I really do think the Dodgers treated Piazza wrong. I do honestly believe that. And I do see things ending poorly with Clayton Kershaw, and that's a shame. That's a shame. Well, I mean, the thing is, with him, you could just make him your DH and let him DH until he's done. Then you're happy. Rudy, that wasn't fun. I thought it was fun. You know, so would I, Rudy. Oh, you know what? You are 100% right. I'm going to get a Red Bull. Hey, can you have one of the kids that bring me a Red Bull? You are 100% correct. We can't have a real discussion without a Red Bull. Chip Gaines. The other has not done really well this time. Yet. We have 3 more. I think we are far too quick I think baseball is far too quick. Teams are far too quick to discard a player without thought for what has come in the past. And you wonder why with some players there's a permanent rift. Well, I would feel that way too. I would feel that way too. Lion Cubs. That's the way Frank Robinson felt about the Reds. I mean, you know, why? Or who is the team? Yeah, the Reds, right? Because he went to the Orioles. Jason, I am overpaid and you've wasted your money, Hayward. I do think the Dodgers will do that to Clayton Kershaw. I would respect them as an organization more if they came out and said, no matter what, you know, Clayton Kershaw has been such a big part of this organization. We aren't even going to entertain the thought of not having him pitch in the playoffs. That would say a lot to me, and I think would help him a lot. You know, I think that would help him a lot. You know. All right, time for a quick break. What?
I'm playing my computer. I have the
You're
kitchen all
killing me. What did your mom say?
Mom said, I don't know, you'll have to ask your dad. He was the one that grounded you.
Tell your mom that I said as long as she is happy with the work that you've done, it's fine.
Okay.
This break brought to you by Red Bull. Red Bull.
Please.
Because it's fun. Yeah, and players get old. Look at Albert Pujols. Look at Albert. I mean, players get old. You know, what are you going to do? But I think that's part of that. You've made that commitment. Stick with it. Stick with it. That's just what I believe. Stick with it. We've made a commitment to you. The one thing I do like about the Angels, where Albert is concerned, is that they signed that contract knowing that it would be, by the time it got to the end, that it would kind of suck, but that it, you know, but you have to. I think you have to make those kind of decisions. If you are a 3 to 5 year kind of team, you're never going to have anybody worth a crap because people want the longer term contracts. It's the safety that they want for their family. And for a lot of them, I think it's numbers they deserve, you know. If the Angels didn't offer Mike Trout whatever he wanted, St. Louis wouldn't have again, you can say what you want. Albert may have gone to a terrible team, but he has been productive. The man's 38 years old, 20-something home runs, 90-something RBIs. Come on. St. Louis should have paid him $25 million a year and not even thought about it. I guarantee you, had they paid Albert the money that he deserved for being one of the best players ever over the first however many years he played with the A's, look at his numbers. They would have won a World Series. They have not won a World Series since Albert left, and I cursed him that day because of it, and they won't until he retires or wins a World Series. But they would have won a World Series. I do honestly believe that. Albert was a once-in-a-generation kind of player. Look at his numbers. He is going to retire as one of the greatest players ever. And that was worth it. Just that was worth paying him $25 million a year. He was beloved here in St. Louis. Beloved here in St. Louis. And they made it out like it was his fault? No. The owners were cheap. The owners were cheap, and they regret it. I no doubt in my mind they regret it. Because everybody at first they've had since then has sucked. Sucked. You should have paid Albert whatever the heck he wanted, and you would have been a better organization, and you would have had, it would have been Stan Musial-like in St. Louis. Stan Musial has reverence here. Ozzie Smith has reverence here beyond what they were as a player, and he would have had the same thing. They were foolish not to give him whatever he wanted, and I think he would have taken less. I think if they would have come back to him and said, look, 7 years and we'll pay you $25 million, I think he would have taken it. He genuinely wanted to stay with this organization, but when they balked, he was gone, and he has paid off. No, he won't. I don't think he'll go in the Hall of Fame as a Cardinal. No. My gut tells me he's going to go in as an Angel. The Cardinals blew that one. They blew that one. And you can tell by the number of World Series they won since they let Albert go. Big fat goose egg. Big fat goose egg. And again, I don't care what happens. You do not let go of a once-in-a-lifetime player. From the offensive side of things, he is one of the 10 best players ever. Ever. You just can't let that guy go. No, they weren't hamstrung. They just didn't want to do it. Anybody could pay the money. They just didn't want to do it. There's a difference. No, we're talking about the Reds. There's a difference between not wanting to pay the money and actually being hamstrung. None of these teams are hamstrung. They all have the money to sign who they want. They choose not to. They don't want to. They don't want to lose some of that money that's going into their pocket so they can make a team that's worthwhile. Miguel Sano. I guarantee you right now in the Reds organization, they're having the discussion about, dang it, why didn't we? 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 That's the conversation they're having. Because guess what? Sign yourself somebody. Go over. You've got 3 or 4 years of being over. You can suck it up. Or find an owner who can. Go sign it. Being over the threshold, pay the penalty. Rob Gibson. You don't win the World Series. You don't win the World Series. Uh-oh. Woo, look at that thing. Manny Machado. Nice. You don't win the World Series by not having a pair. Nice one for the Padres. You know what I'm saying? The teams that win the World Series win because they have a pair. Oh, absolutely. Going to the AL helped Albert. But even as Albert is right now, look at his numbers and compare them to the numbers for the replacements that the Cardinals have had since they let him go. Foolishly let him go. He would have helped them every single year. Every single year. If he just stood there on the base with his 1 foot on the base and his glove poked out and did nothing else, the Cardinals would have been a better organization since 2011, 2012. When did he leave? 2000, whatever the year it was. Than they are right now. They would have been a better organization. 100% hands down. Man's more productive at 63 than whatever the Cardinals have had. I kind of think maybe they knew Albert was older than he was letting on. And maybe that's why they didn't want to sign him to a longer-term contract. But then I still think you give the man 7 years. The contract's up by now, and I still think you have at least another World Series under your belt. I just, I think it's different. I do think it is different with a guy like Albert because of when he retires, people give him no love at all. But when he retires and people actually start taking a good look at his numbers, the guy's a first ballot, no brain, should be 100% Hall of Famer. No doubt. He should get 100% of the vote. Anyone who doesn't vote for Albert is an idiot. Is a bona fide idiot. Look at the man's numbers. More than 660 home runs. Is he over 2,000 RBIs? I mean, you're talking offensively one of the top 10 ever to play this game. And you didn't want that as a team? You didn't want that guy on your team anymore? That's just idiotic. Lorenzo Cain. And secretly, I have no doubt that the Cardinals regret it. Because every year they look at their first baseman, they go, oh, geez. Lou Bob. And you take a look at the butts he puts in the stands. You take a look at what he meant in the community. There's a whole lot more that goes into it than just what happens on the field. And all of that should be taken into consideration. I'm just using the Giants as an example because the fan that I am, the Giants lost a ton not signing back Madison Bumgarner. They lost in the clubhouse. They lost on the field. They lost where the fans are concerned. They lost a lot because the fans know. The fans are the ones that will make you pay for it. They know how much a person meant to an organization. And when you rip out their heart like that, and I think that's the way with Votto and the Reds. And I think that is the way it is with Votto and the Reds. I think Votto is you rip out the heart of the fan when you let him go. If you were just to, you know. Now, if you went and talked to him and he says, "Yeah, do what you guys need to do. I get it. You know, no hard feelings," then I think you have a leg to stand on. We do. Matter of fact, it'll start ending in a few minutes. Top of the hour. So I think there are ways that you can handle that, but I think everything involves long discussions with him and how he feels about it, and making sure that, you know, when he walks away, that, you know, there aren't hurt feelings on anyone's side. Tanzanite. That's just my dumb opinion. But if I were a GM and I wanted Joey Votto to go, I would sit him down and I would be like, "Joey, you know how much we love you. And as an organization, I just want to know what you want to do." And that's where my conversation would start. And if he says, "I want to retire a Red," then my question for him would be, okay, how do we get there? How do we get there? And then I think you can have the conversation about the production going down. And you can have the conversation about all the rest of it. And then it's a different, because, you know, he knows your good faith with him and that you want that to happen, but also he understands that maybe you know, the production isn't there. And you know, if I want to stay, these are kind of the ground rules for me staying. Maybe I do become a backup kind of a guy. But I think unceremoniously trading anyone is wrong. I think unceremoniously trading everyone is wrong. Now then, maybe he'll stick to it. Maybe he'll retire. Maybe he's done this year. It's just hard for players to say that. It would be hard for me to retire. When I retire from breaking, it'll be hard. But I'll do it with a stiff upper lip. I'll have a concession speech. Fotheringham. I will concede to my age, and I will say my only regret. Nah, it won't be a regret though that the Dodgers didn't win the World Series. You know. My only regret is that I won't be able to torture Dodger fans since they still cannot win the World Series. Dobbins, Ginter back. Something like that. And then I'll turn it over to Mandy, and it'll be Mandy's breaks and bouillabaisse. I don't know why she wants to do that. We've talked about it. I said I think that's a bad idea. I don't think you can ship any kind of liquid with the cards and make it work. But whatever. CL has Restlesscraft Breakers. I think it's easier to send baked goods with the cards, but not the kind he wants to send. So, I don't know. I don't understand kids these days. I'm not saying the bouillabaisse isn't delicious. I'm just saying it's, you know, hard to ship it. Hard to ship it. Nico Horner. Well, this is a pack of rookies. Come now. Why you fighting me? There you go. And a Lou Bob. Cow. Can I look at the buy-sell trade? Do I have to put something... Do I have to okay it? Hold on one sec. Buy-sell trade share. Let's see. Let's see. Something's coming. Phew, that's a good price. Yeah, we don't do that. Naughty. Yep, that's true. We do not sell boxes of cards in the buy-sell trade share. Kyle Lewis, we have a very specific rule against that. Will you let him know that? Because it's in the rules, so. Unfortunately. Uh-oh. Is it an autograph? Tyrus Cobb. Nolan Arenado. Come on, autograph. Top certified autograph. Sweet. Thomas. Cardinals have 2 now. Lane Thomas. Autographs have been all right. The non-player spot has been a little, yeah, it's been fun conversation. These are the kind of conversations I like. And what's so awesome is that we can disagree and still be somewhat civil, except when you disagree with Marie, and then she calls you a jerk and throws things at Mandy, you know, those kind of things. Like any good radio show, you know, that would be good. That would be some nice back and forth. Matthews. Somewhere in there is a show opening boxes of cards while you're talking about baseball. Oh, wait, we do that every day. Al Kaline. Let's score the game. Cardinals 4, Padres what? Evidently, you're not allowed to say the word rally. I think that's kind of... Oh, this one's sideways. May or may not catch some damage on this. Let's see. Lucas Giolito. Ginter back. You are not allowed to say the word rally without it being held for review. Max Fried, Juan Gonzalez, Dubai. Ooh, Mike Trout, nice. Jim Thome. Tell me, might have had the quietest 600 home run career of any player ever. Duke Snyder. Not Schneider, Snyder. Snyder. Willie. Vladdy and Swamp. All right, guys, coming up on some last box mojo. Last box other spot mojo. Mikey Trout. Last box other spot mojo. Sean Casey is a black border. So far it's just George. George wants a little mojo for himself. Evidently. Phil Rizzuto. Suarez. Uh-oh, 4-2. Walked in around. That sucks. That's how you lose a game. Garrett, how come you said nothing earlier when I said that I was going to purposely lose your autograph? Were you not here? Did you miss your autograph? I feel like I said that convincingly enough that, you know, there was cause for concern. Last box Soto. Bryce Harper for the Phillies. LaRussa, Monsters in the Ocean. Yes, there are most certainly monsters in the ocean. Scary monsters. Tino DeYoung. DeJong. What complete sets? Like of no, I took it down, Marie, because I felt like the spot hit so hard yesterday that it wasn't fair to put it up there today. You know what I'm saying? Because I really do think the spot's gonna suck, because there were two big hits for that spot. I don't. You know what? I felt bad about listing it, and then somebody paying. It would have gone 150 plus, and then somebody walking away with nothing. You know. So I'll just have to eat the other half of that. Oh, look at that. So it is there tomorrow. Oh, did you put them in the other spots in the breaks?
Yeah.
The non-baseball? Okay, good. It is there in the two breaks tomorrow and the two on Saturday.
Number 10, does it have to be listed tonight?
Yeah, because they're both Tuesday.
Don't start a date, right?
Yeah. So you can beat your kids while you're up there. It will, there's going to be a, well, hold on, let me look. Now you're making me second guess myself, which is not hard to do. Let's see, listings, active. So there should be a 6.5. Oh, there's a 6. Okay, and then that has the... Oh, that's today. Okay, yeah, 6.5 is tomorrow. And that does have... No, it wasn't. Why? Hey, Nat.
I'm not fine.
Hold on, let me check this scheduled. Oh, okay, so 6.5 does start in now, and then 7 starts. So they are in there for those two. Yes. Okay, so they are there. They are there. They just haven't started yet, so they'll start. One of them starts now. For tomorrow. So give it a second. Man. Alan and Ginter giving me fits. Alan and Ginter's giving me fits. Hang on, what did I mess up? Did I? Yeah, I think we're okay. If we're not okay, if we're not okay, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, another rip card. Oh, Houston. Our third rip card. I would call that a successful case break. Third rip card. This one goes to the Astros, which belong to Mandy. Justin Verlander, 84 out of 99. Alvarez Biggin. That's good. I like that. Kyle Lewis. Rip it. All right. I'll rip it. Rip incoming. Rip incoming. Contreras. Please be a Dodger. Okay. Let's find out. Okay. I know I put a sleeve in there. All right. Rippy, Rippy. Where do I rip you from? The top. It's Willie Mays. It's a giant. I get to keep it. Dun, 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 dun. We all know the rules. Rule 3, subsection B, paragraph 4, sentence 2 of paragraph 4 states that any Willie Mays that comes out belongs to me. So this then is one of the minis that only come in the rip. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to take it out. I let you take it out. I know, that's the thing. You knew that was going to happen. It had to be a giant, for heaven's sakes. It had to be a, you know, somebody for the... I mean, it would have been something different. No, we'll work out something. And I appreciate that. We'll work something out. We'll work something out. I can't just take it. I would feel bad. We'll figure something out. I want to see how much it's worth before I just take anything. But you know how much I appreciate you guys for saying that. You want to know if it's numbered? Oh, okay. I guess that's important to know. Let's find out. All right, I'll take it out of there, but only with the understanding that we're going to work something out in trade or something. It is number 391. So this is one of the ones that's a, I don't know what they, SP, mini SP or something. Mini SP. Well, we'll figure it out. Maybe work it out in supplies or something, because I know you guys were asking about that. So we'll work it out. Since I got more top loaders today, we'll figure it out. Yeah, high number mini SB. One sold for 25. Thank you, Rudy. Rudy is on it. Nolan Ryan. Yamaguchi. Somebody paid 25 bucks for that card? Man, needy. Thank you, Marie and Mandy. I appreciate that greatly. It's very kind of you. Yeah, I'm happy we got that third. What they're saying by putting Willie Mays in there is that Willie Mays would have hit a home run off Justin Verlander if he would have faced him, which we all know to be true. Ozzie Ginter back. Either way, we know who the boss is. We don't have to argue about that for sure. Joe Morgan. Siegel. Wonder if she's related to Steven. Steven Siegel. You ever seen that movie? Oh, did it really? Who'd it have inside? Mauricio Dubon. Nice, Mauricio. Welcome to the family, young man. You're a good giant. Well, I mean, at least it was Sandberg, you know. Aaron the Judge. Could have been Rizzo or Chris Bryant. I guess Chris Bryant. Fred McGrath. I wonder what I would do if I get a giant, if I should rip it or not. Because I think Willie Mays is in here. It's probably worth a couple of bucks though ripped. Willie Mays is in here. And he, I would guess that he would have something decent in there. Scurry. Bryce Harper. All right. eBay is ending now, so in case anybody is feeling frisky about eBay. So we will be shipping tomorrow, and then Friday and Saturday will be a different animal. We will be shipping tomorrow, so we'll get everything organized tonight, and then we'll get up tomorrow, and then we'll ship it all. All right. Warp card. Bob. I really like that Bob Feller a lot. That's one I might collect just for the fun of having it. Good Lord. Hold on one sec. All right, here we go. Rookies out of the hot box. Bichette, Lewis, Aquino, Alvarez, and Nico Horner. Oh, the minis. Man, good stack of minis out of this case. Kyle Lewis, Base mini. Jordan Alvarez black border mini. Sano was a no-number Ginter back for the Twins. Another Kyle Lewis. This one a Ginter back. Huh. I know we had two. Foltynewicz was a no-number Ginter back for the Braves. Dunst was our only Brooklyn back. 24 out of 25. Aquino mini. Kyle Lewis black border. And Zach Gallen was a Ginter back. So those are nice. Nice little minis. For this style of... let's do Lubob first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Lubob. The mini relic. Baez. Randy Johnson is a Diamondback in this one. Bob Feller, he's an Indian. And Mike Trout. For the... whatever this is. Kingery for the Phillies. Cook is non. Voit for the Yankees. Carpenter for the Cardinals. James for the Astros. Gregorius for the Phillies. Riley for the Braves. Bradley for the Red Sox. Emmerich, he's non. Fotheringham is non. Siegel is non. Or Seagal. Siegel or Seagal? I don't know. For the large round one, Schwarber, Soroka, Bogarts, Carrasco, Blackman, Chu, Benintendi, Hader, Vato, Hayward, Kane, DeYoung. 3 rip cards. Albert out of 99. Manny Machado out of 99. And a Justin Verlander out of 99. Autographs, we had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 autographs total. Hilliard for the Rockies. Beatty for the Dodgers. Tauchman for the Yankees. Thomas for the Cardinals. Brendan McKay, 22 out of 25 for the Tampa Bay Rays. And the hit of the break for the... let me find it here. For the Blue Jays. Bo Bichette, 11 out of 15. 11 out of 15, Bo Bichette. For the Toronto Blue Jays. There you go, guys. I think I would call that a successful case break. That was a good one. I liked it. All right, I got to jump to eBay. So you guys have a great rest of your night. If you're going to come back and hang out, come back and hang out with eBay. It'll be fun. If not, thank you very much for buying in as always. I appreciate you guys greatly. And we will talk to you soon. No, I wasn't kidding. I'm really not sending it to you, Garrett. I'll see you later.